Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I am back today. That is because I am, hello, welcome. Katie Bugs is in the house. Hello. Deanna Sue is in the house. Hello. So, Samantha and I, Psychic Samantha Marie and I are going live together. I'm just waiting for her to come on. So I want to welcome everybody. If you are new, let me know. Does it work? Okay, yeah, I pinned a comment so that when you guys enter the live, you will see that pinned comment. Is very important. Some people need to have that information when they first come into a live. So thank you guys. Thank you. Margie is in the house. My goodness, we have everybody popping in. So yeah, I know that I'm waiting for Samantha to hop on, and we are going to do a co-live together. For those of you who they only last for 5 minutes. Okay. Well, it's supposed to be a pinned comment as soon as you enter. Oh, you got rain. Awesome. Rain is a good thing. So guys, if you are new, first of all, well, welcome to everybody. Let me know if you found me on the FYP, okay? Or if maybe one of your friends referred you to come in and say hello. Everyone who comes in will see it. Good. Perfect. I just wanted people to have an opportunity to see that pinned video. Perfect. You love it when Sam and I go live together. Yeah. You didn't get a notice? You know, it's been happening. People are not getting notified. So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, I want to say welcome. For those of you who are new here, I am an evidential psychic medium. I do bring forth evidence of who your loved one is bringing forth. That might be, oh, you had a private reading with me and it was amazing. Thank you. I always love to get those validations. Thank you so much. So an evidential medium brings forth exactly what it says, evidence. There may be names or dates or how they lived on Earth, how they crossed over, what's going on Earth right now. So I have been doing this work since, well, oh my God, look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you. Beautiful. I think that was a clam. So guys, welcome. I was just talking to them, Sam, about, what it is as an evidential psychic medium. So everyone, this is for those of you who are new here and don't know Psychic Samantha. She's also a fellow medium, psychic medium. She has her own beautiful shop. And I cannot wait. Sam and I are going to meet face to face next month. So we're both really excited about that. So I was just talking to them a little bit about what I do. Sam, why don't you do the same?
Okay. So my name is Samantha Madrid. I am an evidential psychic medium. I've been a medium since I was a child. I've been working in the psychic medium field my whole life. I'm a 5th generation. I also own a witchcraft store. So I do a lot of things. I speak to the deceased. I do psychic readings. I do scrying. I do palmistry. I do astrology. I do a lot. And Pam and I have really connected over the last few years, and I definitely like going live with her because it's a complimentary. You don't meet a lot of mediums that can do ping pong.
Thank you for that clam, that pearl. There's a new gift, I guess it has a pearl inside there. Thank you guys for that. And while that's popping up, I will talk about this for both me and Samantha. We don't charge on our lives. We don't charge at all. This is a way that we give back in service. And so But we also, during our co-lives, when we're doing this, it's all spirit guided. We don't pick and choose anybody in the chat to give a session to. We know that this is going to be coming from spirit, and then we figured out who it belongs to. So people come in saying, is there a list? No, we don't have a list. It's all spirit guided. Samantha, I decided to do a comment, and I've got it pinned so that when people first come in, it just says, hey, there may be a session going on, come in. You know, it might help people understand that maybe we're right in the middle of something. That happens a lot. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I do want to talk about really quick. I got this in the mail as a gift from they are called Intuit Oracle. If one of you guys can maybe put them in there, Zodiac Intuit Oracle. Oh, let me flip the screen. Hang on a minute. I want to put this up close. Intuit Oracle. She sent me this beautiful deck as a gift. And so I am going to be utilizing a little bit of it because, you know, I always try to do collective cards. And so they're my size because look, they're tiny. My little hands are tiny. And so I hope that they popped in. I invited them to pop in. I haven't utilized a lot of these, but I will. And then as another gift, look at this. This is so cute. There is a bunch of gemstones that she sent me. So that was really sweet. So anyway, we both want to welcome everyone. If you're not following Samantha, be sure to follow her. She also does, and I'm not sure how to use this wording. You do ghost hunting, right?
Yeah, I do paranormal investigations. I get booked to cleanse houses, like do house epiphanies. I also grew up with a curandera, so I learned how to do all that stuff. So I also do cleansings on people.
Right. So somebody was asking me about the egg cleanse, and I don't know how to do the egg cleanse. Thank you, Cheryl. What is that phrase? I don't know nothing about that.
So limpia is a Spanish word for cleaning, cleansing. All it, it's just doing like a cleansing of your spirit. So, I grew up in a very biracial home, and my dad's family is Mexican American, and my mom's family is Scandinavian. So I grew up knowing about like runes and Viking stuff because of my mom's culture. And then my dad's side of practicing curanderos and spiritual people. So there's a lot that I know from both sides of it.
Okay. So what we're going to do, I am going to cleanse the energy in a moment. And then I personally like to pull a couple of collectives. And I think what we'll do is we're going to pull one from this new deck that was gifted to me after we cleanse the energy. Then Samantha and I are going to tune in. She may already have some people,
Let me go get a deck while you're cleansing.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Everyone. First of all, I'm from Northern Arizona for those that are new. If there's an issue, step out, come back in. TikTok has been having some issues. As this is my brass Tibetan bowl, I am going to be clearing the energy. When I'm doing that, first of all, I want you to tell me where you feel it in your body and where you're from. Okay? So, yeah, the fires are pretty far away from me, but you just never know. We did have a fire real close to me, but that one was put out. And so you guys need to understand that there are a lot of fake accounts. This is my only TikTok. I will never direct message you. I will never try to contact you. If somebody that says that they are me try to contact you, and same with Samantha, we will not. I'm in that Prescott area. Yeah. We will not contact you on this app. The only way to contact us is through our websites. Okay. Just so you know that. All right, here we go. Oh, I want to say this really quick. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. However, We don't allow hate popping in here, okay? We don't allow the hate. So if this is a place that maybe you found yourself and you don't want to be here, there's an X button. We're not an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. Just do that. All right, here we go. It's still going. I always feel it in my heart chakra area. Guys, see, you're all going to feel it where you need it. That's just how it goes. I don't know where Sam might have felt it.
Heart.
Okay. So welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So like we said, both, our lives are free. We don't ever charge. I want to pull a collective card from the new deck that was gifted to me by Intuit Oracle. I hope they pop in. I don't know. Sam, I'll pull a beginning card. Do you want to pull a beginning card, or do you want to wait until we do the groups?
I'll wait for the groups.
Okay. All right. So this is the brand new deck, everybody. And look how many cards are in this deck. If one of my mods wouldn't mind putting it's IN and the number 2 and then IT and then Oracle. Intuit Oracle. Lovely of them to send this to me as a gift. Okay. There we go. Thank you. Intuit Oracle. Follow them. Okay. Okay. I don't know which one's popping up. Okay, this one, it's the number 3, which is one of my numbers. Thank you, mods. Number 3, and this one's called the Symphony. See that? Look at that. There's a whole orchestra there. And I've not used these cards at all. Okay, this is the first time using them. There are some words that go along with this symphony. Harmony, synergy, co-create, assembly, organized structure. And some of these may not, whatever resonates with you, you take it. Organized structure, contribute, team, collaborate, precise, arrangement, order, lead, follow, organization, perform, display, cohesion. So this is about working with groups. Okay. Hello, Nessa. It's about working with groups. So there's lots of different words on there. I think each of us will get our own sensation of what it means for us. Okay. Now, this is how it works for both of us right now. We are going to tune in and we're going to give details of who we think may be popping in. Okay. The first and foremost is we'll need you to hold your comments because people are like, chatty Cathy's. So we want you to hold your comments because we need to figure out who these messages are for. When we give all the details, you must take every single detail. If you can only take 1 or 2 things, then that's what we call a postcard. Maybe your loved one has just decided to pop in, give a little bit of messages. I call them flybys, in and out. Okay. It's really important because we want to find out who this belongs to. Now, I want to touch base real quick with Sam because I think you've already got, I feel some energies, but I know that you've been feeling them before me. So I want to know if you've got somebody popping in.
I have a female.
Okay.
And she's mid-aged. I would say I would say she has to be late 30s, in her 40s. And she told me tragic, and I keep seeing like a collision. So I'm wondering if she died from like a car accident, or there was some type of there was like a tragic accident that happened. And she was telling me that she didn't die instantly. She died at the hospital.
Okay. Now, one of the things that I was getting is that I got an E name. Now, this may not be the same spirit, but a lot of times when Sam and I tune in, we do tune into the same person or the same 2 or 3 people. I got an E name. I was also hearing the name Joshua as being somehow significant. I got the number 3. 3 could be March. And then I saw the number 12. Now, 12 could be lots of things. 12 could be 12. It could be December. It could be January 2nd because of the 1 and the 2. So that's what I got. It may not be totally connected to this female that Sam has, but that's what I was hearing. Okay. Let's see what else Sam might be. Did you get that she might have 3 kids?
I was feeling children, but I didn't know how many, but maybe that's where that number 3 you were getting was coming in, but I felt that she was a mom. She definitely never put herself in like any risk factor. She was not like, she's telling me that she keeps saying like, I lived by the rules of life. And I think that what she's meaning is like, she wasn't like a drinker. She wasn't like a smoker. She wasn't really like into partying and stuff. And she's in her late, so I'm seeing the 4. So I think it's safe to say she's in her 40s. She was in her 40s, like, because she's telling me that once she hit 40, she said, when I hit 40, I felt like I was an old lady, and everybody used to make fun of her.
Okay.
Because she was young still, but she felt old for being in her 40s.
Okay, so let's see. We can probably get a few more details. Now, sometimes when we go live, one of us may cut out a little bit, and I know that on my end, Sam was cutting out like just a little bit. So, it's just, TikTok has been crazy lately.
Well, I have a crazy storm going on over here too.
Okay. All right. So hello, psychic healer Stacy. Hello, my friend. Hello. So there's probably a lot of postcards with this. Okay. The name I actually heard the name Joshua. So this could be a separate spirit as well. Okay. Oh, I think psychic. She's a good friend of mine, Poochie. I'm sorry. She's just. Oh, and mods. Poochie Mommy is the new mod in here, so y'all know. I forgot to let you guys know that I made her a new moderator. So anyway, yeah, she's just, it's okay, Poochie. You're good. All right. So
I'm being told that I've been told that it was rainy at her funeral. That like it hadn't been raining, and she's saying, when I passed away, all of a sudden it rained for a few days. She's talking about rain.
Okay. So Zanala, you have something that says Joshua Eugene. I mean, that would certainly match the Joshua I have in the E, but you got to take the other things as well. Okay. Okay. Nora Garvin says, my daughter was 42 when she passed. She had 3 children and passed in the month of March. Norma, I don't know the things that I wrote down. Can you take anything like the Joshua, the E name? Of course, you already said March. That's the number 3. And of course, what's interesting is the 12 can also add up to 3. I don't know if that's the case. I think that's a separate one. So is there anyone on your side that can take some of the information?
There's postcards.
Okay.
Did so for die in an accident because it was she said I didn't die at the accident at the hospital.
Okay. So this was probably, obviously maybe a vehicle accident. Okay. So Jess says I can take.
So we have a female.
Go ahead.
They asked me to repeat. We have a female in her 40s. It was a tragic accident. I'm unsure if it was like a car accident or what, because it just looks like this huge like collision to me, but I'm not really sure what that means. And then Rainey during the funeral, 3 children.
Okay. Now Norma says, I said, could she take anything else? And she said no, other than the fact that she was born in January. My daughter died at the hospital. So you said she was born in January. Could that have been January 2nd? I'm just saying because I see the 12, which could be January 2nd. And if you can't take the names, I'm going to go ahead at this point, since Sam touched base with this spirit first. I'm going to let her share what message that she may have. This person said Elizabeth in the 40s hit by. Well, I don't know about the Elizabeth. I have an E name. Yeah, guys, hold your comments if you can't take everything. Hello, Okie Bear. Welcome. So, Maz, is there someone? Usually the moderators help out. We know this belongs to somebody. Now, at this point, it may be that maybe the E and the Joshua and the 3 and the 12 may not match what Sam said. However, one of you did confirm the 3, and I think, I don't know, what did you pick up on the 3? Could be the 3 kids, right, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's wanting to, she's telling me that a sister stepped up. She says, my sister tried to take care of the 3 until she couldn't anymore. So I don't know if there was like, I don't think they were very young. I feel like they were maybe teens, transitioning adults. It doesn't feel like they were too young, but it feels very much like saying my sister took my place. My sister helped with my children. And then she keeps saying family was everything. We were close. And she's talking about like her immediate family, but I'm only seeing a sister, and it seems like I can't see the mom. So I'm wondering if their mom's on the other side too, because it feels like the sister faces a lot of situations by herself with her mother and her sister gone.
Okay. Sandra said, yes, sister took care of them. Sandra, did you take some of the other details? I might have missed it. Her sister was her best friend. This is once again Sandra. So did you take everything? I just want to make sure before we go further. Sandra, I can't even pronounce it. Sandra Dalla Palucido. I'm just going to say Palucido. They could be postcards, Sue. Let's just see if she can take everything else. Okay. Did we repeat? I think we did. Elizabeth passed away hit by a car in her 40s. That's the Sandra again. Okay.
I think it's a connection, because the last time you said Elizabeth hit by a car, it felt right.
Okay.
I think, yeah, said an E name and Elizabeth matches that.
Okay.
And I saw like a collision that matches it.
Okay.
That
3 kids born in February. Okay, we
Yep.
got the 3 kids. That's Sandra. I'm not positive if the name Joshua goes with this person. It's what I heard. So, Sandra, can you take the Joshua or a J name? And she
Well,
took the sister. She passed in the hospital. Okay. I'm gonna go with Sandra. Let's assume at this point that this might be,
I
yes, she knows a Josh. Okay. Sandra, we're gonna go ahead and go forward with this.
and who is this to Sandra?
So Sandra, who is this female to you? Let's go ahead and get that
This
clarified.
this is not Elizabeth's sister. This is someone who knows them very well.
I'm just waiting for Sandra to get back with us as to how and who is this female to you. She was like a mother to her.
Closeness.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Sandra, for the moment, can you go ahead and give us consent? She dated her son. Okay.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
Because she was really giddy that whenever you read it the first time, like Elizabeth was hit when you said that, Sandra, like moments ago, I felt the giddiness from that spirit. Like it was
Okay.
like,
Okay.
and she's called Sandy. Did she call her Sandy?
And Sandra's consented. Thank you. So apparently we did tune into the same spirit, which I think is pretty cool. We normally do tune into the same one. Were you ever called Sandy? Yes, she says. Yes.
She said, I'm doing fine. I'm thrilled you made the changes. She's saying, I'm thrilled you made those changes. And I think she's talking about a life decision. She's talking about career path and like focus. She said, you've always focused on everyone else and now you're focusing on you. And I want you to know that I've acknowledged that.
She was the only one that called her Sandy, so that's a validation. Thanks, Sam. Let's see if you also. It's so funny that everybody's saying thank you, Sam, for like bringing the rain, and she's telling me to tell you to dance in the rain. Sandra, if you could talk in all caps, that would be great. And she's saying yes, thank you about what you just said. Okay. So dancing in the rain, there's something about dancing in the rain for you. Thank you guys for holding your comments.
She's telling me about, she's saying, you were really good to my son. She's saying, I want you to know that I always liked you for him, but I know he can be a pain in the ass. Like, she's saying the separation had more to do with his issues, not you as a person. She was really hoping that you guys would end up together, but she knew that he was hard to deal with. She keeps saying, like, he's hard to deal with.
And she's like, yes, love dancing in the rain. And then she's saying, yes, true. I also want to know who's the BR name. There's a BR name. Could be on Earth, could be on the other side. I think Sandra's so excited she keeps forgetting to use caps. If you can use caps, that's great. And thank you guys for holding your comments. When we're done with this, we're going to pull some collective cards by age groups. So there is a BR name. At first, I thought it was Bruce, but it even could be a Brad.
That's my brain just said Brad.
A family member BR name. Okay. Okay. Is this a family member for this person, for this female? Oh, Brian. Okay. All right. Okay.
She's telling me that she's been trying to make contact with Sandy for a few months now. She's talking about, like, I don't know if it's like an anxiety or what, but she's saying she's been under a lot of stress. And she's talking about how she felt guilty, or she had guilt by like not being there for her son through this situation, or not being there with him. And she said it wasn't your job, like it's fine, like he's a big boy, he could take care of himself. But she's wanting her to know that she's not upset with her for not being there for him through it.
Okay. She says yes a lot. And then I'm hearing I think what she's saying, something about being schooled, not like going to school, but like if somebody needs to be educated on a topic or something, she's saying somebody's been schooled. I'm not quite sure how that resonates, but like somebody would make a joke and say, that person needs to be schooled because of their attitude. This is what I'm hearing.
Like learned lesson?
Right. She says yes. Okay. Yeah, schooled. She's like, it's so funny. She goes, I'm not scolding anybody. I'm just being blunt. I think she was a blunt person on earth.
Yeah. She's telling me about how Sandy has moved on with her life, and she's talking about she made the right decision, and she's saying, I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy that you are finally, she's saying, you're finally acknowledging your worth. You're finally acknowledging yourself. And I wanted to come and tell you that I'm happy. I'm happy for you on your journey. And I could never be mad at you. You need to stop apologizing.
She is confirming, yes, she was very blunt. So do you understand what Sam is saying? Because, Sam can't see your comments because she's in her live and I'm in my live. So I'm trying to relay. She's been showing me a really tall sunflower, like the real tall ones in a field. How that connects, it could be for her, could be for you.
I think Sandy's the sunflower because she's showing me that same sunflower, and she's saying her attitude is so warm. She's saying she's always been a warm person.
And she's like, also another B is her nickname, Betty, for short. Okay, that's fine. Definitely had the BR name, which is okay. We had already established Elizabeth, but that's another B. That's perfect. But the sunflower, how do you connect to the sunflower? Welcome everybody who's popped in. We're right in the middle of relaying a message. If you guys could hold your comments when we're done, then you can continue on commenting. Thank you. You know what's interesting? Besides the sunflower, she's talking about you. She's showing me you being in the center of all these people and that you're uncomfortable. You don't like being in the center of attention. She wants that to change. That's funny.
So I can actually, I don't know if Elizabeth like smelled like this, but I'm smelling like warm vanilla, like a warm vanilla smell, like a brown sugar vanilla smell. And it's weird because like as I'm connecting to this spirit, I'm smelling the vanilla. It's weird.
Okay. She's saying yes, OMG. I don't know about if you're answering yes because of the vanilla. Are you answering yes to something about the center of attention? You can just confirm which, well, and then maybe it's both. What's funny is when she was saying about you not being the center of attention and she wanted that to change, another voice said, good luck with that. Oh, vanilla body spray was her favorite. There you go. There you go.
I smell it. It's kind of unique. It's like subtle, but it's like the way that it smelled on her, she smelled so clean. Oh, look at that.
Look at those glasses. Okay, perfect. Are you like the shy? Oh, she says it was a musky like vanilla. Okay.
Musky smells really clean. Like I like the vanilla musk because it smells like it's not like a like bakery smell. It's like
Right.
very much like I don't know. I think musky smells like are clean. Like I don't know.
So I don't know if you're shy or not, Sandra, because she's like talking about like, not wanting a spotlight, not wanting to be the center of attention, but she's saying something about stepping outside your comfort zone. Oh, in regards to that musk, yeah, it's a fresh smell. Yes. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the shells. Those are new. Okay.
I think in reference to what she's saying, in reference to what Pam was saying, like being kind of like, not wanting all eyes on you and like kind of being a little bit more shy and stuff like that. She's saying that the indecisiveness, like you overcame a lot of this situation. She's saying that when she met you, you were always so quiet and polite and timid and stuff like that. So like I'm getting that same stuff that Pam's talking about. And she's saying, but then the fire ignited in you and you had to like let some stuff out. So she's saying you grew past a lot of, I guess, holding yourself back or fears. And she's saying now, and she's also talking about like you struggled with knowing exactly what you wanted for a while. Like you were kind of overwhelmed or stressed about like your situations, like what should I be doing? Where should I be going? What should I do for a living? And she said it's becoming more clear for you. And that's why I'm here to tell you like, good job, kiddo. Like, good job.
Right. Now, she said she is shy at first, and then she said, yes, very much I had to, from what you were saying. She's also, and I don't know if you're in a relationship right now, but she's also saying, yes, life situations. Okay, awesome. I'm relaying that so that Sam can see your validations with her. She's talking about expanding your heart a little bit. It's sort of like there's a guard going on in front of it. Okay?
I felt that.
Like, yeah, there's a guard. You're guarding the heart. And she's like, can you just expand that heart just a little bit?
To elaborate on that, yeah, she's saying that she says she's always had a good heart, but she had some rough stuff happen in her personal family life. She had some hard spots, and she was always welcomed in, and she felt safe there. And when she broke up with my son, she felt more sad that she broke up with me, and it wasn't like that.
Okay. She said, yes, I built a wall around my heart. That's why she's like, we're really, and this is true, we're really not put on this earth to close that up. We're supposed to be, it's about love, and it is about love. So it's something that, yes, okay, I'll tell her. Just if you could do a little more trusting, she'd appreciate that. That's exactly what she said. If you could be a little more trusting, I'd appreciate that. That's funny. Now, was there times where the two of you did something on your own? Like not with her son, like something about, yes, thank you, like girl time. Something about girl time. She says she will try. I mean, you know what? All you can do is say, I will try. That is something. That's a willingness to say, I'm going to work on this. You guys did. Okay. She's talking about those memories of the two of you and the girl time. I mean, not everybody hangs out with their son's mom and does girl time. Not everybody.
She's saying what happened to me was a freak accident, and I really thought I was going to survive. I fought every moment that I was in the hospital, but the trauma was so great that my heart stopped. I couldn't hold on, but I tried. And she's saying the aftermath of her passing was horrible for everyone that was close to her, because she said, even though I liked to do my own thing, I had a lot of people who loved me.
She didn't act her age. Oh, I could get that. I could absolutely get that.
She really loved you, Sandy.
Yeah.
She really loved you. She
Yeah.
said even though you and her son just didn't work, she wanted to keep you around.
Yeah. And she's coming through from love to just, like she said, I'm not trying to harp on you, but yes, thank you. You're missing out. You're missing out on some things. D, something, her kids, everything fell apart.
Everything, her kids, everything fell apart. Yeah, because I felt like there was like this.
Okay.
Like I kept, like she said, she was glue. She was the glue.
Yeah. But, she also knows that her life, we think her life was cut short, but she went really when she was meant to go. But you still have this life to do, and she doesn't really want you to miss out. That's why she popped in. Yes, she was the glue. Okay.
Yeah, she said that her kids were really angry with God, and she said that was the hardest part to watch, because she said I was supposed to come and be a part of something greater, of a part of something bigger, and I lived a beautiful life and I loved my children, but she said the only thing that she struggled with was her personal love path, because she said I loved broken people. I took people in, and she said that she would never change that if she had to do it over again, because she loved her kids and she loved everything about what came out of her path. She said, I have no hurt in my heart. I have no regrets. I have no pain. I have no sadness. And I want you to understand that in your journey right now, you need to let go of your fears and your pain, and you need to live. You need to live.
Yep. Yep. I can pick up the pain from that heart area. But yes. You always listen to her, and she's saying, thank you, Betty. We miss you. She hears you. She hears you. And it's like, she knows that you listen to her, and that's why she wanted to give you that message. Yes, she did. She was like the neighborhood mom. Yes. And you did listen to her. And that's why she's coming in today to say, listen. What's that phrase? Listen, Linda, listen. Okay.
She said that her kids started fighting really bad after she passed, and she's talking about the blame game. Everybody was mad. It's almost like they wanted to keep me in a vegetated state. They wanted to do anything to keep me alive. She said it was nobody's fault. My body went because it was time for me to go. I was not going to survive that. And I'm upset that they all turned against each other when I taught them better. So she says things are starting to shift out now. Things are starting to be okay, but there's some like underlining resentment that they're all kind of going through. It's kind of bizarre.
And she did say, yes, you did listen, and yes, they did get into fighting. So I'm going to see. She feels content that she's given the message that she really needed to say. I don't know that I'm getting a whole lot. I'm going to see if Sam still has another message.
The only message left that she's saying, she's kind of joking about it, and she's saying, stop spending your check before it hits your account. So I don't know if you shop or if you're like a shopper, but she's saying stop spending all that money before it hits your account.
We'll see if she can connect with that. She's just laughing, so I'm assuming that's probably a thumbs up. I don't know, but okay. Are we good with that, Sam? She says she's trying. So, we do want it. Sometimes there's piggybacks. We just had Sandra for today. And guys, we and Sam have this connection, and somehow we seem to tune in. Whatever that connection is that we have, we just seem to tune in. And so what's that? Something new. Somebody just flipped a pancake. Thank you for that. So you guys can start commenting now for the moment. Sandra, I will do my best to download this to my phone and upload it to YouTube. I mean, yesterday was crazy. We got kicked out. Everybody got kicked out, not just you guys. I did as well. It's a pancake. Thank you, Stacy. Stacy calls me pancakes. That's her nickname for me. So Sandra, thank you for allowing this to come in. I'm glad that you came, and I don't know if this is your first time popping in, okay? You know what? If you want this, if I can get this uploaded to YouTube with no tech issues, and the kids want to go listen, you can let them know that the message was there. Maybe it helps the kids. Who knows? Okay. Now, first time here. Welcome, 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 everybody. Thank you guys for the follows for both of us. Thank you for the likes for both of us. Let's see. It settled down in here. You will let them know. Okay. So it's settled down in here. It's not as crazy as it was earlier. So I'm down to 120. Well, not down. We have 128. So I don't know how many Sam has got in her live. Huh?
85.
Okay. Now,
87.
What we'd like to do, which is what we try to do when we're done with the session. If you're ready to do it, Sam, unless you've got somebody that you want to, bring forth, we usually try to do collective cards.
Let's do collective. Feeling Elizabeth's car accident, it really fucked my neck up.
Okay. Also, thank you for this. Thank you, mods. In my bio is, and I'll send you some healing energy, Sam, if that's okay with you for that neck. Okay. In my bio is my link tree. It's all my social media. There is also a link called Code Purple. Code Purple, our Sweet Tyler Renee put together 195 countries and resource information. If you're having a mental health crisis, you need some mental health intervention, you need resources. If you're a parent of a child, you can go to that code purple link in my bio, find your country, and there's resource information. We don't want anyone to suffer by themselves, okay? Don't suffer in silence. That's really important, okay? All right, so we're each going to pull a card by age groups, okay? I'm going to go ahead and use my Heart Rock Oracle cards that I have designed. I find heart rocks in nature and I get messages. So I made a heart rock deck with that. Okay. That's right. Margie, it's all the code purple is also in Margie's link. Okay. Sandra said, tell Sam that Betty had to have a neck brace on. Okay.
Yeah. Connecting with her. Oh my God. Like,
thank God
the pain that went.
Yeah, I didn't pick that up. Thank hallelujah on that. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you. So if you're between the ages of 18 to 30, because you have to be 18 and over to be in here. Okay. We're each going to pull a whoop. We're losing her for a moment. You're back. Are you okay now? You vanished for a minute. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I had to clear a call.
Okay. 18 to 30, we're going to pull a card for this age group, okay? Here we go. Guys, I don't need your ages. We've already got that covered. I don't know what this card is going to say. She's going to pull, and I'm going to pull. Ooh. Wait till she's done. So, my particular one is ancestors. We are guided by those who have gone before us. Woo! There goes my voice. We are guided by all those who have gone before us. Trust in their wisdom. Okay? Our ancestors are always there helping us. Now, if you look at this particular heart, I volunteer at my sacred place as a volunteer park ranger. This heart was in a stone. And that was the message I got. So, pay attention and learn from them. And then I don't know what Sam's card is going to say.
I got wisdom. And this card basically talks about trusting your own intuition, trusting it the first time, and listening thoroughly to what you feel.
Wow. So she got a wisdom and I pulled a wisdom.
Be vigilant. Be wise. Don't test the waters. You're not a cat.
They're talking about my audio is off now. It usually starts doing that towards the end of a live. I don't know why that is. Okay, let's go on with the next card. You couldn't hear? Audio will fix itself. Okay, if you are 31 to 50, this is your card.
Come here. Can you let Amanda in, please? I'm okay, everybody.
I pulled my favorite card of the whole deck. Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first? What do you want, Sam? Perfection. Look, this was the most perfect heart I have ever found in nature. Perfection. You are perfect just the way you are. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you. You are perfect just the way you are. All right, so we'll see what Sam's card is.
Self-acceptance. Loving yourself even through the broken. Accepting yourself, acknowledging yourself, and understanding that there's no such thing as perfect. You are as is, and be proud of who you are.
Okay, we got to do this. You can't make this shit up. I love
We're totally on the same frequency today.
Wow. Look at that. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay. Woo.
I'm finishing my life.
51 to 70. Here we go. 51 51 to 70. I love you guys back. Thank you.
Did you know I did a fucking rain ritual last night?
Yeah, we got clouds coming in. I have a friend that's been doing some ceremony for rain, so we've got some clouds. We'll see if we get some over here.
I did a rain ceremony last night. Let me show you. Let me show you what we're working with right now. Let me go this way because you can see it better over here. It's pouring.
Yes, it is. Crazy. What's that one video? Crazy girl. Okay, so 51 to 70. Now, guys, if this is not your age group, but you guys connect, who are we to say you can't connect with that? Oh, that is so funny. Connected. So my card actually came out to be connected. Look at this beautiful heart. We are a reminder that we are all connected. Yeah, we do need it in Arizona. That's right, Stacy. We need it in Arizona. All right, so we'll see what Sam's card is.
I got the being an over analytical person. So this card represents that sometimes we get in a space where we overanalyze and we stress ourselves out. So this means that when that type of stuff happens, you need to reconnect and understand that it's time for meditation or journaling or integrating what you're going through and not taking everything personal.
Right.
We're like pulling the same cards, different decks.
Yep, different decks. All right, so that was 51 to 70. Now we're going to go 71 all the way up. And of course, for those of you that are following, you know what I'm going to say because the oldest living person is Sister Andre, who is 118. And I'm going to say it because I can. She lived to be 118 because she's been single her whole freaking life. There, I said it. I just had to. Okay, here we go. So 71 all the way up to Sister Andre. Here we go. This is for her. Oh. Shadow work. So spend time allowing your soul to release old hurts and wounds. Let's see what
Self-discovery.
What was that? Say that again.
Self-discovery.
Whoa.
So this age group is kind of at the end of the line where they don't really think that they have to work on anything or they don't really feel like they should work on anything. So it's upside down because it represents that like you're never too old to do anything. You're never too young to do anything. Right now is a good time. If you want to learn something, fucking learn it.
Yep. But you know what? And we're never too old to go within and check those wounds and heal that stuff, okay? And heal that. So that is the collective for age groups. So for those of you that have just popped in, Samantha and I did tune in to a loved one from the other side and we relate messages. And then we just pulled some collective cards. And I don't know if I'm getting anyone else popping in. I don't feel it at the moment. And sometimes guys, sometimes Samantha started feeling the neck pain and sometimes we just get a little tired once in a while. Okay. The audio was fixed. That's good. There's the audio. Perfect.
I don't feel anybody else.
Okay. The audio just came back to normal. That's period. And normal, so overrated anyway. So for those of you that are in here asking, do we pay for a reading?
No.
Either Sam and I, when we do our lives, either co-lives or separate, we don't ever charge for our lives and our sessions here, as long as you understand that they are always spirit guided. Okay.
Right.
We don't pick and choose anybody in the chat unless we're saying something like, okay, we're going to pick and choose somebody in the chat. But for the most part, it's all spirit guided. Okay.
Right.
For those of you that are new that have popped in. So if you could send some of that rain our direction, the clouds are moving in. Now we were told that our monsoons are going to start early. Well, I don't know about that. We will see. We will see.
I'll in your way. We needed it. We were having a drought really bad, like bad. So
Okay.
I decided when I was little, I used to tell my mom that I used to bring the rain. And I used to be like, it's going to rain today. And my mom would be like, it's not going to rain today. And then it would rain. So like I was doing a live this morning. I was talking about another ritual that I wanted to do because I already did one. And I was like, gosh, I just got to bring this rain in. And then I looked at my candles that I started last night and I was like, they're done. Everything was good. And then all of a sudden I went outside and I saw all these dark clouds just coming in fast. And I was like, holy shit.
And I don't,
So.
I've got to drive down the mountain because I'm going to hang out with my son called me and he goes, Mom, we're going to do like a barbecue and it's my first Father's Day. And I did guys, for those of you, I did a video. I did a couple videos, but this newest one that I talked about for those of us who don't have fathers, and I'm not talking about the fathers that have crossed over. I'm talking about, I don't want to say they were deadbeat fathers, but there's those of us whose fathers didn't raise us. They abandoned us. My mom did double duty. And so I just wanted to do a video about that. For there are those of us that don't have fathers that took care of us. And so some people were like, I feel really sad that I don't have a father. I don't give a shit, wherever the dude is, not my business. But I did a video about that. So if you guys, some people do get sad about that. I don't get sad. I'm glad, it was one of those soul contracts where whatever. So, Sam and I do try to go live. Did you watch the video? Thank you. Sam and I try to do co-lives, here and there. We just don't normally plan it. We just kind of check to see. And yes, next month I'm going to Albuquerque and we're going to meet in face. It's going to be in face, face to face in person. So it's going to be really, really fun. And we're probably going to do a live from there. I think, I don't know for sure. Does anybody have, you try watching all of them? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Does anybody on my side have a question for Sam at all? I mean, if you're not following her, make sure that you are following her. Thank you guys for following me if you feel so guided.
Any questions? Because I have been doing this since I was 5. So if there's any questions, like anything, I'll answer whatever you want to know.
And thank you, Margie, for putting her website here, sacredmoon.org. Okay. I'm going to start doing more lives on my YouTube. I'm going to start doing more lives on my Instagram. So on Instagram, you do have to ask to follow because I had so many fakes. So you have to request. And as long as I know you're not one of those kind of people, you'll get accepted. Okay. So, somebody said, Manda, I think, can this practice bring in bad spirits? I've been connecting to spirit since I was 5.
Yeah, it does. The sad part about it is it brings in all energy and all spirits. You just have to build your strength around what you accept and what you don't. And you have to learn how to protect yourself, and you have to learn to be very dominating with spirit world, where it's like, no, I'm not going to listen to you and you need to leave and get out. Like you have to really put your foot down at times. But when I was a child and I dealt with the deceased, there were some scary spirits at times, and there were things that I didn't understand, and it was rough. So yes. Hey.
So, Sam seems familiar to you. Well, make sure you're following. Mods, did you put Sam's handle in here so that people can follow her? Somebody wanted to know tips on to quiet the mind when meditating. I just can't. Well, I got a
sleep
thought,
guided.
Let Sam talk about it first. Okay.
So I do sleep guided meditation because I can't sit still. So I go to sleep listening to stuff. You can do binaural beats. Pam meditates too. So what are your strategies?
Well, one of the strategies is, I was trained this way because it made a big difference because my mind never shuts either. So I envision a chalkboard, and there's all these things that are chattering in our minds. You take the eraser and you erase the chalkboard. Now, are there things going to come back? Hell yeah. But it takes practice to keep erasing that. And pretty soon your mind will have less things to focus on. Okay. But for me, thank you, Mods, for putting her name in here. But for me, I do walking meditations out in nature because then I don't have anything to focus on. I clear my mind and I allow the messages. So that's what I do. Okay. Can you physically see people, or is it like a memory visual? I don't know about her. I don't physically see anyone standing there.
I see them, hear them, smell them. I think sometimes I see them in my mind's eye. Sometimes I see them like hovering around. It just depends.
For me, it's like a telepathy. I mean, they'll pop in and they'll show me what they look like, and I can hear the names and such. And somebody at the last live said something about, what if they didn't speak English? Well, when you get to the other side, the language is universal, and so we don't have a problem hearing them because it's telepathy. Okay.
Right.
Do you have anybody on your side asking questions, Sam?
No, they're talking amongst each other. The only question was to see my new nails, but I think everyone's.
Oh, and here's a good question. When asking for signs, should we be specific for what we want?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I'm asking a question and I want a sign, I'll say, I frickin' want an in my face sign. I don't want to be wishy-washy. I don't want to have to wonder about it. You better get something and ask for something specific, because I asked for, I'll just say, someone way back when in my life, and they sent me this person. I'm like, dude, I did not ask for that person. And they said, yeah, you did. You were not specific. So yes, you definitely want to do that. Okay. Somebody just asked about who is sending me a robin as a sign. I'm getting a grandma figure.
I was getting that too.
Yeah, a grandma figure. And you know how those it's almost like lilacs. A grandma that would wear that flowery perfume. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, my beautiful journey, just so you know. That's what I'm picking up. Okay. Something happened on Kimmy's live yesterday, 2 days ago, and it was awesome. She ordered blank tarot cards because she was going to make her own. Okay. She decided to leave them blank. And she said, come into my live. I'm going to let you pick 3 cards and you're going to tell me what's on these 3 cards. And it was a riot because I saw images on these blank cards, and that person got the message that they so needed. It was a riot. Oh, it was a riot. Anyway, so I don't know if beautiful.
I want to show you.
I
came outside. Look at it.
Wow, look at that. Sometimes I say the F-bomb. I do. Sometimes I say the F-bomb. It depends. So my beauty, I don't know, but that's okay. That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up. Dina said she sees the two cardinals, and I'm getting both a grandma and a grandpa together. Grandma and grandpa together, because they always did everything together.
So I'm not getting any spirits, but I'm gonna take the kids to eat. So I'm gonna jump off. Are you gonna stay on for a minute? Because I'll hop over and watch you.
I'm gonna stay on for just a little bit here, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna watch you.
My mom planted a lilac for my grandma, and mom passed too. So is it my mom?
Wow.
I still got a grandma figure. Okay.
That's awesome. I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna watch you.
She's gonna go feed her kids. I'll stay on for just a little bit, okay?
I'll be back. I'll be here in a second.
Thank you. Love you too. Bye. There he goes. Hi guys. Bye. So cute. So guys, that's what happens when Sam and I go live together. We tune in. We just kind of see who pops in. So I don't necessarily feel that I've got another spirit popping in, but I'm just going to sort of like maybe possibly answer some questions. Pay attention to songs. If you feel strongly that you received a sign in a song, trust that. They use songs a lot. As a matter of fact, we're talking songs, we're talking birds, we're talking butterflies, dragonflies, rainbows. Somebody was getting frogs a lot. So how do I know someone is trying to connect with me? They just start showing up. I feel their energy first, and then they start talking to me. Okay. So yeah, music is a big deal. Okay. And yeah, I wanted some of you guys to know not even saying it right. Poochie Mommy is one of my newest mods. Okay. So, this is her very first time being a mod for me, but she's been in my lives for a long time. Very, very helpful. I don't do a lot of zodiac stuff. I don't do a lot of astrology. That is not one of my expertise. I use oracle cards at times. In my mediumship private sessions, I will tend to pull cards sometimes and put them off to the side. Many times those might be messages that you need for your own guidance that's going on. I don't really need them, but I feel guided, and that seems to help people. Hello, Angry John. Welcome, welcome. Yes, pets do come through. Pets come through. Absolutely. I had a gentleman who raised Labradors, and this particular special Labrador, talking about how many puppies she had and what her name was, she came through and he was so excited. Yes, we do have pets that come through. When one parent passes and the other remarries, who do they end up with? Everyone is connected to the other side. Nobody ends up with anybody. Like when you get to the other side, everyone loves everybody. Okay? Everybody is connected. Everyone loves each other. That's what they focus on. If you guys want a one-on-one, you can send me a message to my website or directly to my email, pam@pamsears.com. Okay? Now, spiders, I don't know a lot about a lot of the spirit animals, but spiders are all about creativity. So you might be getting ready to do some creating. You notice how spiders weave their webs, and it's absolutely fascinating. And guys, let me just do this really quick. Look at this. Ziggy Booten asked if he could do some merch in my name for me. Look at that. So, yes, I have a crown. I don't have it on today, okay? Spiders land on me. Oh, my God. Yeah, we don't want... I did do a video about a spider that landed on me, and it was extremely... It was a fun... If If you want to go watch it, it'll make you laugh. Absolutely. So anyway, so he put me and Ziggy Booten and Miss Edie One on a t-shirt because we were the three that connected first. And then all of our websites, and there's my white dove. So he's got some other things that he has done. Some of the shirts say, you can't make this shit up, which is what I say all the time. No spammy the pammy. I didn't think anybody would want me on a coffee mug, but somebody said, well, what if I want to have coffee with the queen? So you know what? We all do get signs. Sometimes we don't pay attention. Like, some people might say, was that really a sign? Well, yeah, we just need to be more open to it. You don't need me or any other medium to talk to your loved ones. You can talk to them yourself. Now, and you can work on hearing them, feeling them. You can ask them for a specific sign, for guidance. You know, somebody will say to me, tell them I love them. Tell them yourself. Tell them yourself because they hear you, okay? And they do watch what's going on Earth, okay? My 3-year-old keeps telling me, Mom, no beer. I swear my mom is telling her to tell me not to drink. Trust that. Trust that. That sounds like a pretty intense message for you, okay? And now, guys, you have to be open. And when I ask for an in my face sign, I try to get out of my own way. And I just sort of look to see, okay, then I just keep myself open. Now, let me tell you this, if you see something 3 times, for sure, that's a sign. If you see something 3 times, pay attention, okay? Nope, you can talk to them in your head. You don't have to talk out loud. I am not currently feeling someone. We had someone come through earlier with the message. I am not feeling anyone right now, okay? Not at this moment. I am going to, in just a moment, I'm going to pull a final card, a final collective card for us to focus on for the rest of the weekend. Now, guys, like I said, I did 2 videos today. I was sharing a little bit about the cancer journey. Oh, let me do this really quick. Should have done it earlier. Yes, I am the author of 2 books, okay? 2 books. Here's the first book, Whispers of the White Dove, my inspirational poetry. I have been uploading some poems to my YouTube, and I'm going to put some on TikTok as well. The White Dove is my spirit animal. The second book that I wrote is Heart of the White Dove. This one won a 5-star award, so I'm proud of that. This one has what I call a temporary journey with cancer. I don't claim it. It's a temporary journey with cancer. That story is in there. I was a hospice worker for 9 years. There are some stories about that in there. There are some short stories and there are a few poems. So they are both on Amazon. My website is in my bio. In my bio, on the bottom, there's a link tree. You click on the link tree. All my social media is there. My website is there. Oh, thank you, my beautiful Journey. So guys, what I want to say really quick about the fact that I finally published, I put it off and put it off and put it off, okay? No, you're not blocking anything. They'll show up in divine timing. We're not blocking anything, okay? Sometimes they do wait for maybe our grief to get a little bit under control, but they can come through the day of. All right, so here's the 2 books. So I thought I would publish before I pass away on Earth and leave a legacy. Well, the breast cancer hit. The breast cancer hit. I realized, holy crap, tomorrow wasn't promised. So I thought, okay, the first year I published that one. The second year I published this one. The moral of the story is there something you want to do? Tomorrow isn't promised. Tomorrow isn't promised. You want to write a book? What are you waiting for? Do you want to start a new business? Tomorrow wasn't promised. Think about that. So in regards to letting go of the guilt, do you know how many times these loved ones come through with a very important message that says, oh my God, let go of the guilt. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of energy. The second book, some of them are my stories about my life, and some of them are short stories, spiritual stories that to me, they're channeled. They're channeled. I just uploaded a new YouTube. One of my poems that I wrote won an award, and it got to be in another book with a bunch of other poets. And I just uploaded that one to my YouTube. Okay. How does one learn to write a book? You just start one day at a time. Some people, I recommend sometimes going to a retreat, a writing retreat. Okay? Yeah, sometimes we can get the craziest signs from our loved ones, the craziest ones, okay? He died and I lived. I survived by 59 minutes. How does one let go of that? If you would understand how many times, like I just said, everyone is in the light, and I will hold that. Everyone goes to the light, everyone. And if you could understand how they see what we're doing on here, and it is such, it messes with our body, mind, and spirit to have all that guilt, okay? I would Google writing retreats in your area. I really would. There's lots and lots going on with that, okay? You're writing a book of my life for my grandkids. Exactly. Now, I am writing my first children's book. I'm pretty excited about that, and it will be involving my new grandson, Xander. So that's all I'm going to say. I am hoping that it'll be done and up and running by, it'll be 2023, okay? I am doing one too. Yes, I am doing a children's book. So guys, what I want to do, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pull, I'm starting to lose my voice here. I was out walking my dog in the wind, and man, it really got a hold of me. I am going to pull a final collective card. Just start talking to them. Start talking to your loved ones. That's a good way to start connecting with them. Just start talking to them. Ask them to bring you signs, okay? Watch some of my videos, my new Father's Day video. Whatever you feel drawn to. We creators, when we create, a lot of mine are channeled messages. So, we love it. That's a good energy exchange. Go and watch, duet, make comments, however. Now, this is Friday, so I'm going to pull a final collective card to watch for the whole weekend, okay? We are all born with gifts. We are all born with gifts. Oh, thank you, Mama. You seem like an amazing person. We're all amazing. We're all, thank you for that lovely seashell. Those are new. Thank you guys for those gifts. It is not necessary. Thank you. So, we are all amazing, and we are all born with gifts. We all have that internal GPS for our intuition. Ziggy, I didn't know you were in the house. Ziggy Booten, I was just talking about our merch, our merchandise. Guys, Ziggy has added some things not only for him, but he's added some things for me, okay? And I do want to thank each and every one of you that popped in today. Let me tell you this, even though your own loved one did not come through, but some of you got postcards, but you got a chance to witness somebody else's loved one come through. To me, that brings comfort and healing, knowing, oh, wow, people do cross over. We do go to the light. Thank you, Ziggy. All right, here we go. Ziggy, look what came in the mail today, and I pulled a card at the beginning. I got the Zodiac by Intuit Oracle. Make sure you guys are following them. I got this as a gift. And Ziggy has that deck too, I believe, don't you? So I may be back on Sunday. I'm driving down the mountain because I'm going to spend the first Father's Day with my son and family. And we're going to have a cookout. And I'm going to be proud of myself that my ex will sit there and I can deal with him and just say, you know, instead of the old days where I would say, what the hell? What the hell was I thinking? We're grandparents now. We get along. We get along, okay? I don't have to hang out with them all the time, but, you know, I don't like seeing people that can't get along in the same room when they've got grandchildren. You are welcome. You are welcome. So I love you all. Here is our final collective card. I like this. This is for all of us. We are coming to a realization. This to me is like Alice in Wonderland looking through the keyhole. She's contemplating and she's looking. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for answers. And in that regard, guess what? We are all going to come to the realization. We're going to get that aha. We're going to be like, wow, I just realized something. That was really neat. Be open. Ask the question and know that the answers are coming. Does it resonate? Perfect. Ziggy Poochie Mommy is one of the new mods here. Just so you know. I forgot to let everybody know. Realization. Ziggy, when you popped in, did you see I got a pinned comment. Did you see that pinned comment when you came in? Oh, all right. For the fun of it, I'm going to pull a final from my deck as well. Woo, lucky you guys. Lucky, lucky. We get a second card. You get a second card. Law of attraction. So remember, we're talking about we're asking for something. We're going to have that aha moment. We're going to realize the answer, okay? Law of attraction. Keep your thoughts positive to attract more of what you want. Can't make this shit up. You just can't. So I want to thank everybody. Yes, my sessions are on Zoom. They're on Instagram. And if in the United States, I do phone as well. We love you. Moderators, please give a wave. I want you guys to follow all of my beautiful moderators. All of my colleagues that are still in here, please give a wave. I'm excited. I'm going to go see my grandson tomorrow. I'm so freaking excited. I can't stand it. I love hanging out with him now that he's, you know, he and I are buds. He and I are buds. So, guys, go watch my new videos. Focus on these. Hello, Sarah Marie Medium. It's time to go, guys. I've been on here since 4 o'clock. That's an hour and a half. So, yeah, I'm going to get up early, have my coffee, drive down the mountain. The dog sitter will be coming. So, guys, thank you for trusting in me. Thank you for following me. You tapped the screen. We got up to 64,000. I thank you all. And make sure, I'm in Arizona, make sure that not only are you kind to others, but be kind to yourself. Okay? I love you. Have a beautiful weekend. Happy Father's Day to those who have earned the right for me to say Happy Father's Day. If you go watch my newest my newest video, I wasn't so lucky, but that's okay. I grew up just fine without him. Okay, I love you all. Take care. Bye.